Since 1973, Tattoo Charlie's has been an established body modification studio in Kentucky, featuring world-renowned artists and piercers, currently with locations on Preston Highway and in Lexington, a staple point in the tattoo community. Learn more at TattooCharlies.com. Set up your appointment today at 7904 Preston Highway. Our tattoos are done while you wait. You are entering the Metal Forge. I am Mark Jackson, your host, and you are listening to 100.9 FM WCHQ. And we are going to be pounding out the best in Louisville metal for you. And if you've got a request, all you got to do is send it to WCHQmetalforge@gmail.com. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Thursday, 7 p.m., 100.9 FM in the Metal Forge. I'm your host, Mark Jackson. And I have the gentlemen from Throwback Thursday in the studio tonight. They're going to be talking about their Blink-182 versus Green Day show tomorrow at the Mercury Ballroom. But before we get into that, let's listen to some of the best metal going on. This is Viking with Book of the Damned.
In this book, sign your name in blood.
All right, that was Cryptokim with Nazgul. Before that, Zergresh with High Stepper here on 100.9 FM WCHQ. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. I'm feeling pretty good. And I'm here in the studio with Throwback Thursday. Guys, how are you doing today?
Great, man. How are you?
Fantastic.
Say hi to everybody out there in Facebook land.
Hi to everybody out there in Facebook land.
All right. So let's go around the table here. Let's introduce ourselves. Anywhere you want to start?
Go with Rob.
Me? I got to start. My name is Rob. I sing and play guitar for Throwback Thursday. And, I don't do much else, do I? No. No. Okay.
My name's Chris, and I play guitar and do vocals in Throwback Thursday as well.
I'm Charles. I am responsible for the low end, also known as the bass.
My name's Jake. I play the drums and occasionally the cowbell.
Ooh.
Just occasionally, though.
Occasionally.
We have to reel that back.
He raises our good looks by like 0.5, so we give him credit where credit's due.
Well, I mean, that's definitely how it is. I mean, is it like a negative thing? Because I know I'm the ugly bass player, so.
Hashtag me too.
Oh, no. Throwing it out there.
Yeah, that's fine, man.
So you guys have a pretty big show coming up tomorrow. It is the Blink 182, and I think I wrote it down backwards on the screen here when I was typing up the deal for the show. It's Blink 182 versus Green Day.
Correct.
Now, tell me about this, because everybody knows who they are. Everybody knows what albums that they put out and so on and so forth, and the impact that they've had on music today. Mm-hmm. So tell me about why is it Blink 182 versus Green Day?
So these are collectively two of our biggest influences. I mean, we're a pop-punk party band, so it made sense to us to take two of the bands we grew up listening to that ultimately influenced us to pick up our instruments and try to find a way to best pay homage to them via some sort of tribute night. Mercury was really open to the idea, and we were able to put together a concept ultimately that is basically us versus us. And it's going to be a pretty cool thing we got lined up. We got 2 1-hour sets, one for Blink, one for Green Day, of pretty much all killer, no filler. Should be a good time.
Now, are you doing like costume changes?
Absolutely. It's going to be the most. It's going to be so ridiculously theatrical and over the top that if you're a big fan of both bands, you're going to absolutely get the jokes, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Nice.
There is guy liner. We have tons of guy liner.
Never leave home without it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can't.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's Green Day.
even in the metal world, you really can't leave without it.
Yeah.
So Mercury.
Yep.
That's awesome because usually, they're like, we, no to the local stuff. And
well, what we found lately actually is they really have opened up to it. They've been doing a lot more locally oriented stuff, and we have noticed that over the past few months, or maybe the last year, honestly, they've been running a lot of these tribute night things. And so our way in was we reached out and said, look, you can keep bringing people from out of town to come do this, or you got a band in your own backyard that loves doing this stuff, and we're happy to bring some of the people that know about what we do out with us and open us up to a totally newer audience, that especially in an all ages venue, because we don't get a lot of those.
Right.
Most of our
there's
situation.
not many left here in town.
Yeah.
No, there's not. So this is going to be pretty cool to get in front of some younger people, so that when they do turn 21, we can see them out at some of the other places we play.
Right. So awesome. So what time does the show start?
Doors are at 8, and then the show starts at 9.
9? Now, is it just you doing the 2 1-hour sets, or is there somebody else playing as well? Or?
Just us.
Wow. Yeah. So it's
really 3 hours, right?
Yeah, ish. We'll I think it starts at 9, and then we'll probably be there till pretty close to 11:30 or so. But
nice. Well, that's still pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I assume there is an intermission.
Yeah, a nice little break.
Yeah. Because as you said earlier, we have to costume change.
Absolutely.
And breathe.
Which is cool. So, not without letting out too much info here. Are you all doing like a themed show with per band, or is it going to be like a like this one show that Green Day played, y'all are going to tribute that? Or is it like an all-around?
It's a little bit all around. I think the idea essentially is with Green Day, we've sort of picked an era with those guys and have said, all right, well, there's 4 of us. How can we build it out to be best representative of, however many people they have on stage? Because when you think Green Day, you think 3 people. The reality is when they tour, it's about 7 or 8.
Right.
Blink-182, it probably should be 7 or 8, but really it's those 3, and maybe they'll pick up on that later. But we've got, with the Blink-182 thing, that's a little bit of the Enema era, but we got some jokes in there that are going to represent what they got going on currently, which should be some tongue-in-cheek stuff, which would be pretty funny.
Yeah, there's a Matt Skiba scene change where Rob will leave the stage and come back as Matt Skiba.
Wow.
Not giving away too much of the secrets. I'm just teasing you.
Well, no one knows who he is anyway, so it doesn't matter.
So, is there a cover charge? Is it a free show? Is it?
If you know people, it's free.
If you know people, it's free.
I mean, seriously, if you follow the social media for Mercury Ballroom as well as ourselves, and that's at TBT Louisville on Instagram or just Throwback Thursday on Facebook. We're always running promos to get people to the show at as low cost as possible because we know they're going to make up for that at the bar. But Mercury is, they're giving out free tickets as well. But if you don't happen to go through any of those avenues, I believe it's $8 at the door, maybe 10. I don't know. Let's just say somewhere in that range. And
okay, so $8 to $10 at the door.
It's super affordable.
Yeah, absolutely,
considering what the prices that Blink and Green Day are charging now for their shows,
right?
This is something where you can see for under $10 2 fantastic groups essentially come and perform under our stage name.
Right, absolutely.
Especially with the Blink stuff, we're going hard on the Tom era, which is arguably the best one. Which you're not going to get to see.
Thank you, Robert.
Anytime
Robert says
soon.
$8.
So
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Gracias, Robert.
Yep.
So
give a shout out to Boy there. He's
thank you, Rob.
Known him a long time, so it's good stuff. So I'm looking through some questions.
Yeah, absolutely.
What got you all into music? Other than the Blink and the Green Day stuff. What brought you into wanting to play music?
I wanted to pick up chicks, and I felt like being a musician was the easiest way to pick up chicks.
You picked bass, though.
I know, which is ultimately the hardest. I really wanted to,
You definitely made the wrong mistake.
Yeah.
Or made the mistake there.
It was the easiest one. One of my friends, I was moving down here, and he's like, hey, you've been playing my bass more than I have. Here, why don't you have it? So I took it and started learning and started playing pop punk and all this punk rock stuff that I grew up on, and did some independent stuff that was kind of indie. I was in a country cover band, and no offense, it just wasn't for me. And then I found these guys with Louisville Loves Emo last year and played there, and then played with Louisville Gets Warped, and finally got asked to be in this band. So, but yeah, to pick up chicks ultimately was
right
it.
on.
But I got a wife out of it, so it
there
did
you
work.
go.
That's all that matters.
Yeah,
that's all that matters. Anybody else?
Anybody? I actually I got a drum kit for my 12th birthday, and I didn't even have any interest in it at all. And my uncle, till this day, he's pretty active drummer. So,
any shout out you want to give? Does he actually play with anybody?
Yeah, his name's Tom Griffith. He plays with Gin and Tonic.
Okay.
But yeah, I didn't really have any interest in it, and it was just kind of a birthday gift surprise. And I was like, I'll give it a try. And I mean, I've been playing ever since. So about 15, 16 years. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, as Mark knows, coming from a really tiny town.
Very tiny.
Yeah, that, it was one of those decisions. Nobody really that we knew played. It was one of those decisions to, hey, you get, your closest friends, you guys want to start a band?
Right.
They're like, sure. Then we're like, oh, cool. Before we had instruments, decided who was going to play what
yeah.
was going to sound like.
Very much. That's pretty much the exact same thing with me.
It was how does everybody's birthday and Christmas align with this goal?
Gotta get that gear.
You get the starter pack and stuff, and it just escalated from there. And that was.
I remember we all asked our parents for instruments for Christmas, and it was like, well, what do you want to play? It's like, I want to play guitar.
Yeah.
What do you want to play? I want to play guitar.
Exactly.
And the third person in line was like, I want to play guitar, and I was like, you know what? I want to play bass.
Yeah,
that's how I became a bass player.
I wanted to play drums, but growing up, I lived in an apartment townhouse, and my parents were like, absolutely not.
Yeah, too noisy.
Yep.
But see, nowadays, there's like we were talking about the breakbeats kid in the other room.
Mm-hmm.
It's all quiet.
Yeah, it's manageable for sure.
So if you ever wanted to pick up now, go ahead.
I know. So, Rob, what about you? What made you want to do music?
So I grew up in Florida, and as a mechanism of not becoming another Florida man story, I figured I'd stay out of trouble and find a way to express outrageous through instruments. Or really, I just couldn't surf or skateboard very well at all. So it was one of the three, and the guitar came later. So I picked that up and just got pretty decent at it, I guess. Maybe not great, but I remember as a kid, my parents were like, "You're not going to get an electric guitar. You're going to get an acoustic guitar." My question was, well, why? Why is that the case? Well, because the electric guitar is too loud. And as a 30-year-old adult now, I can logically make the argument that an electric guitar has a volume knob. Boom. But back then, as like a 13-year-old kid, I'm like, I got nothing. Yeah, I guess we'll start with the acoustic thing. So that taught me chords and that kind of stuff. And then, in and out of some things up here in Louisville when I moved up. And, we started this thing a couple years back and kind of forced me to become a singer for it. And that's been a lot of fun, too, and big learning curve. But we have fun. And so I enjoy it. Keep on keeping on.
I just have one, bone of contention here. You play in a pop punk band.
Yep.
And cannot skate or surf very well.
I didn't say I couldn't do it. I didn't say I couldn't do it. I just can't do it well. Like basically, I got tired of falling.
It's like a requirement, though, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, like
that and pizza.
Well, that's why. Yeah, I love eating pizza, so that makes up for it. But no, as a kid, the three kind of went hand in hand. It was pop punk, pizza, and skate parks, and I absolutely went and did all that fun stuff. You just get tired of getting banged up. And it's like, I didn't sign up for this. Give me a guitar.
I can kickflip.
I'll learn how to do this. Yeah, you can. You can do a mean kickflip. I can pop shove it.
Yeah,
and maybe drop in off a 3-foot ramp, but that's about it. I won't do much.
I skateboarded growing up. Varial kickflip I retired after that. I pulled an Andrew Luck. I went out at my prime. I was like, I'm done.
I had the BMX with the shocks.
Yeah.
The pegs on it.
He was one of those.
But I killed it on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Which,
yeah, I'm really good at that.
Yeah, I'm great at that, which opened up a ton of music for me. I mean, I found some of my favorite bands through that.
Yeah.
And
that first soundtrack is all bangers.
Oh, incredible. Then you got AFI on Pro Skater 3. I mean, that opened up at Portal, but I mean, it's I definitely attributed a lot of that to my musical development for sure.
Absolutely.
If there was any musician that y'all would like to collaborate with, and this might be speaking from like an original standpoint, like a singer-songwriter type standpoint, who would it be?
We could probably save Blink-182 if they asked us. Rob sounds straight up like Tom. It could work.
Yeah, just shoot me. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play.
Yeah.
Mark, if you're listening, just give Skiba a break, all right, man? Let him go back to Alkaline.
Well, somebody in the comments, Dustin Swaggart, said, no Tom, no Blink.
That's
you ain't wrong.
You're not wrong, man. You're not wrong. Trust us. We know.
Yeah.
We feel your pain, buddy.
But locally, I would say the dudes in Light Treasons, but R.I.P. to them. So
yeah, pour one out for the homies.
Have they actually said that officially?
Yeah, their final shows.
Their last shows
or not
Saturday.
Oh,
right after ours.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know, right?
That's crazy.
Back-to-back whammies.
Yeah, I was trying to get them into the station earlier in the year, and they were just having some issues and could not make it work.
No.
To come in, Give me a second here. I'm being real professional, looking through.
You're fine.
Looking through questions here,
What would be your favorite Green Day and or Blink song that we play?
Yeah.
Mine, I love Letter Bomb. I know Biff, that's his favorite too. 100%. When I first heard American Idiot, and I got to that on the first listen through, I'm like, that is the absolute biggest banger on the album, for at least me. I just love it. Blink, that's tough. I actually really like Not Now, which honestly is one that I didn't listen to really at all. I basically gave Enema of the State and Takeoff. Those were my two favorite Blink albums, and we got to introduce a new one into the mix, and it was like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I would say, for Green Day, I really love the way Holiday rips. That bass.
Yeah, that's punchy, man.
Mike Dirk finally put bassists on the map with
doom.
So I'm a little biased to that one just because it's such a fun song to play, and it built song structurally. It's a really good pop punk song.
Yeah.
Blink. I lean to Anthem Part 2. The opening to Take Off Your Pants is such a good da-da-da-da. And it's just a fun, good pop punk song. It gets you going. and that like cool like acoustic bass, the do 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 do. Like,
Yeah.
it's fun.
I would say Anthem Part 2
Yeah.
or Reckless Abandon.
I was going to say Reckless Abandon.
Abandon.
That's a good
Yeah.
one.
It's one of my favorites.
That's a banger.
And I think I like it so much because for the longest time, I didn't know how to play it. I couldn't figure it out. Couldn't figure out how to play the song on the drums, right? But with playing with these guys for so long, I eventually learned how to do it because I had to learn how to do it. And I think that's what made me like it so much. So, even listening to it now, I really enjoy it. For Green Day, I would definitely say St. Jimmy.
Ooh,
That's
St. Jimmy's good.
Yeah.
Awesome. The only one who hasn't answered is Chris here.
I mean, Green Day for me is Letterbomb for sure. It just hits. Blink, honestly, Dysentery Gary.
Such a good one.
I love that song.
Best title out of all of them.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Just,
I don't know. I think
Always
Dumpweed's a
loved it.
good insult and title to a song.
Yeah, Dumpweed's good. Yeah. It's tough. Tom, that's the thing about Tom, man, is Tom had so many killer riffs, or just like the little licks, and when you listen to their newer stuff, it's just, how could Skiba do Tom stuff? And that's, to me, is kind of where it loses its luster. But, yeah, that's why we're doing more of the Tom stuff, obviously.
Right. So do you have any other, because you've got this show, the Green Day Blink-182, do you have any other big show ideas that you're going to do in the future?
So, yeah, actually, and we haven't...
Like an MXPX?
It's maybe. No. We've kicked around the
wish.
We've kicked around the idea of doing, adding in one more band to the tribute repertoire, and that would likely be Sum 41, just because we all love it, and it's really cool because it allows us to put a foot in the metal aspects, because they do introduce so much of that. They were big Iron Maiden and Judas Priest fans, which we all love the metal stuff. We just don't really get to do it in the context of this. But as far as other things that are a little bit different than the tribute nights, hasn't come out quite yet, but we are planning something, a very punk rock Christmas at Headliners in December. There's not a lot that goes on at the end of the year. Everybody kind of tires out, and we're actually going to do some sort of big Christmas celebration. Everyone's going to have a good time except for Jake, because it's his least favorite holiday.
Jake hates Christmas.
But
More of a Halloween guy.
well, we got that lined up, too. We got a Halloween show as well at Tin Roof. So, but we're looking forward to the December party. That's going to be a good one.
Yeah. Plus, we're going to Cincinnati and playing Bogarts. We're doing
Nice.
Blink-182 up there. Not just the Green Day, just Blink on that one. So that's
Right.
at the end of September. So we're excited about that. And then we're collaborating with the guys from Louisville Loves Emo again on their show on the 25th, playing a couple sets on that. So
The 25th of October.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Which I'm going to have those guys in the station at the beginning of October to promote that show.
It's awesome.
yeah, tune back in, guys.
Yeah.
You may see a familiar face or two.
we're-
Shameless plug.
I have a
Absolutely.
question. It's a little unrelated, but the microphones. Is this based off the Ninja Turtles? The colors?
You know what? I have never asked.
Huh.
Maybe I should. That's very interesting.
The interviewee.
We just need pizza.
Yeah.
We got to
Yeah.
get the pizza, though.
Ninja Turtles and pop punk.
Hey.
I'm pretty sure they had a pop punk band. They just never showcased it in the cartoon.
Probably so.
Lies.
Yeah.
It's very near and dear. I love that show. I actually just started reading the original Eastman Laird comics about 6 months ago.
Oh, man.
And they're so good, because just seeing the very first issue is almost verbatim to the film.
Oh, really?
The first film.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it's so cool. So yeah, if you ever get a chance to pick up the trades of them or anything, do that.
So I've been reading the Boys comic, or because of the Amazon show that came out. But when I get done with that, I'll pop over to
Yeah, it's pretty good.
TMNT.
So I want to check in with Ed here on the concert view and see where we're at for tonight.
Cool.
Give me just a second.
Listen to Fearscape FM right here on WCHQ 100.9 every Sunday at 9 p.m. Join us, Stefan
and Brad,
for all things spooky,
paranormal,
weird,
unexplained,
just flat strange stuff.
just like us.
Just like us. You can join us every Sunday at 9 p.m.
And remember, hold those blankets extra tight.
It's 86 degrees.
It's 7:33.
It's time for the WCHQ Concert View, a service of WCHQ 100.9 FM.
All right, this is your WCHQ Concert View for Thursday, August 29th. I'm Ed. Let's take a look at what's shaking and baking in the Louisville area this evening. All right, starting up here in St. Matthews, Jack and Lindsay are performing tonight over at Gersel's Place starting at 8 o'clock. Disco Inferno is over at the Zanzibar in Germantown starting late tonight at 10 o'clock. Smash Alley is over at Tulane. Willis Tucker is at Merle's Whiskey Kitchen over at Stevie Ray's Blues Bar. It is the Thursday Night Throwdown kicking off tonight starting at 9 o'clock. Rob Maupin Jr. is live at Senior Iguana's Mexican Restaurant in Outer Loop starting tonight at 6 o'clock. Doug Pinson is live at New View Bar and Grill in the Highlands starting tonight at 7 o'clock. Me and You are at Derby City Pizza Company on the Louisville campus starting tonight at 6 o'clock. Lewis Mathis is live at Diamonds, and that's out on Shelbyville Road starting tonight at 9 o'clock. Joe Robinson is live at the Derby City Pizza Company in PRP, and that is starting tonight at 6 o'clock. Two for Flinching is live at 4th Street Live in downtown Louisville starting tonight at 7 o'clock. Frankie Moody is live at the Blind Squirrel in J-Town starting tonight at 6 o'clock. Kevin Jaggers is live at Kingfish on the River starting tonight at 6 o'clock. Mid-Morner is live with the Racks, Hannon, and Neon Casino, and that is at the Mag Bar starting tonight at 8 o'clock. The Checkmates are live in concert at Beer Nose 502, and that is starting tonight at 7 o'clock. AJ Clements is live at 8020 at Kalen starting tonight at 7 o'clock. Inferno Collective is at Tim Faulkner Gallery starting late tonight at 9:30. And finally, the Dave Ernst String Band is live with Michael Young over at Goodwood Brewing, and that kicks off tonight starting at 8 o'clock.
This has been your WCHQ Concert View. If you've got a gig you'd like to let us know about, head over to WCHQFM.com and hit the icon at the top of the screen that says List Your Gig.
since I was born. But now it's alright, it's okay. You might look the other way, but we can try to understand. The devil is a natural man. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, we're staying alive, staying alive. I feel the city breaking and every pile shaking. I'm staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying Not going nowhere. Please help me. Somebody help me, yeah. Not going nowhere. Please help me. Somebody help me, yeah.
All right, and that was The Hook with their cover "Staying Alive."
It was a solid cover.
It is.
That was great.
It's fun. You know, it's fun stuff. So I'm here with Throwback Thursday. They're doing the Blink-182 Green Day battle tomorrow at the Mercury Ballroom. $8 at 8 o'clock. Doors open. And go out and check it out because it's going to be damn cool.
Yeah, and if you guys want, when we get finished with this, I'll throw the link on the Metal Forge live feed where you guys can sign up and get free tickets.
Ooh,
so
that's it. Yeah, there you go.
So there's no excuse that you can't come out tomorrow and support local music.
No, none at all.
No.
So we've got all, you know, we talked about your favorite songs. What's your most hated Green Day songs or your most hated Blink songs? And since you're focusing on the Tom era, what's your most hated Tom song?
Okay.
I Miss You.
Oh, I miss you too, buddy.
Yeah,
oh, wait.
Right here.
Oops.
I hate that. Where are you? Crap. God. That's where he started to go down this road of, like, how indiscernible can I make my actual delivery here? And he never came back. He never recovered. Hopefully he can see a speech therapist soon, though. And maybe he'll come back.
Yeah, because his live after that album came out,
it's atrocious,
it is
man.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with. I have to go with the same. I Miss You. It's it's poison in the ears. It's bad.
If I had to pick, what's that one song that we just couldn't deal with? It was a Girlfriend.
It was Josie.
Josie, yeah.
That's like the Dude Ranch. Is that Cheshire Cat? No, that's Dude Ranch.
That's Dude Ranch. That bass on that one is just straight 16th the whole time, and then it like the way that like bridge is written, it's like weird back and forth on the bottom two string. Like it's garbage to play. I'm not that talented, so I don't like that. And then like
none of us are. So
and then like Green Day, the one part I hate the most is that Longview breakdown. Or not Longview. Welcome to Paradise. That breakdown, like, it doesn't fit in the song. It's like, yeah, like it's a solid song, and then this breakdown happens, and nothing happens musically. It's just like this. They turn into this weird.
It's like, hey, you want to kill 20 seconds? This is a great way to do it.
No, it's not.
Dumb.
It's dumb. We hated practicing it. We got through it. We hated it.
Yeah,
I was in a rock school band, and we covered that.
Yeah, that's
like,
that part. The
yeah, we covered all of it.
Yeah.
And
yeah, it should just go. Should end. Do something else. Maybe do another chorus. Call it a day.
Yeah. Right, yeah. But it does this.
Nope. They wanted to be different.
Yep. Had to throw in the prog influence there.
They're pioneers.
Jake, what about you?
For Blink-182, I would say, first off, I Miss You is a fantastic song.
Ooh, hot take over here on this side of the table, boys.
I like that song.
They're going to battle it out here in a minute.
I would definitely say Carousel. I think that it's just noise. Don't like it. I never really cared for the song.
But that bass line's so happy, man.
Not a huge fan of it. As far as Green Day, When I Come Around.
Slow.
It was always a skipper.
Yeah.
It was always a skipper.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I can hear that.
That one I have down pat. So
I've always been the one to skip Good Riddance.
Well, yeah, that's fair.
Always.
That's fair. Yeah.
We were talking about that song, and we're like, nah.
It's punk rock Freebird.
It has played at every high school graduation since like 1997 in America.
Yeah.
Every single one of them.
Ugh.
Even now, it's being played.
And on ER when that kid died, man. Spoiler alert.
hey. Just a spoiler-free zone.
Yeah, sorry.
If you haven't seen that, that's your fault.
Yeah, I mean,
Right, because
it's been like 2 decades, man. Let it go.
Right. Show's been off the air since like 2012.
Yeah, ever since Clooney left, that show went downhill.
Yeah. It's just like when Tom left Blink, you know? It's never the same.
It all goes back.
Not at all. If you could have, and this is the hypothetical because you've all been in original bands before.
Mm-hmm.
If you could have written any song or album, excluding a Green Day or Blink album, what would it be?
Master of Puppets.
Gosh,
man,
why
right.
do so many people say that?
I mean, you know,
I know exactly.
Childhood.
It is.
Childhood.
I know exactly. But that is the number one answer. Is
Always.
Master
Of
of
course.
Puppets. Master of Puppets.
But what song specifically do people render?
Oh, mostly stuff like Damage Inc. or
to me, it's
Orion.
Disposable Heroes.
Disposable Heroes. It's the later half of the album
Yeah.
that people always
Yeah.
cite as the most influential from that album.
My favorite Kirk
And I always
solo
loved
is
that.
the Damage solo.
And I always loved Battery.
Ugh.
You know, I always loved that song because one part at the very end where they play off time from each other, and
Not quite my tempo.
you're not no.
Oh, no, that's a Lars joke.
Yeah, I know. Nothing is quite his tempo.
No,
Nothing.
Especially the rest of the band.
Especially anything live since.
No joke.
I don't know.
Oh.
There's some dude there who just looked in.
What do you look like?
He wanted them free tickets.
Yeah, he heard free tickets.
That's probably Zach with the Midnight Oil. He's going to be coming in at 10 to midnight tonight. Another fine show here on WCHQ. All right, so we got a Master of Puppets.
I'd say the Happy Birthday song because I'd get a quarter every time somebody sang it, and then
Oh, so not Happy Birthday by the Beatles.
No, I'm talking straight up. You know the one.
Yeah.
You know the one. It's a good
Yeah,
one.
the one
say
I
it.
can't sing
Yeah.
on the air because of royalties.
Exactly, but if I would have written that, I could have said, hey, you go right ahead.
Wasn't that actually two sisters from Kentucky?
I believe
From
so. I think
Louisville.
Louisville. Yeah.
Louisville here that wrote that.
Yeah, and that's why every restaurant has a weird version of Happy Birthday that they sing because they don't pay for the is it the ASCAP cover?
Probably.
Yeah.
The licensing.
ASCAP,
That's why
BMI,
they're
whichever
like-
one. Cha cha cha.
Today is your birthday.
That's the only Spanish part of it.
Nice.
Man, if just from like a pop punk, I'll keep with that venue. Sum 41's All Killer No Filler, such a good album. Or Sticks and Stones by Newfound Glory.
Ooh.
So you're saying full album. You're not even saying song. You're just give me the whole thing.
Yeah.
See, I'd go specifically Pain for Pleasure.
So is that a
that's
so
the
is
best
that
metal
a-
song ever.
Is that an actual like straightforward listen to every track
Oh
album?
yeah,
for you?
like when I got to see Newfound when they did their 10-year anniversary, when they toured on that album, I think in 2012, 2013, and it was just bangers. Like I love that album to death. That's one of those like top 5 albums I will always. I'll fight for that album.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's good to have
Yeah.
an album that you feel that way about.
So a song, if I could have wrote the song, it would be "Jumper" by Third Eye Blind. Definitely.
Man,
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which is an emo song.
all the feels.
Look at them
dude.
lyrics,
Oh, yeah.
guys.
All the feels. So many feels.
I always just say that everything is a love song, whether it's I love you or I love to hate you, or work sucks, so I love to hate work,
Or
it's-
come crawling faster, master. Master.
hey, that's a love song.
It's a kinky love song
It's a
because there's a BDSM thing going on there.
I mean,
No.
if you were looking for straight
no,
royalty,
it's actually about drug abuse.
Well, I knew that. But I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, there's a
it's
lot of
open
people
to
that don't.
interpretation.
Yeah, it's up. Yeah.
if you were looking for straight, the reasons of royalties song, Friends in Low Places. hands down.
The girth.
Did you do that in your country cover band?
Yeah, man, I hated it.
Barth Brooks, man, I'll tell you what, brother.
Barth.
We actually did one of the things we like to do is take songs that you would never think of in a pop punk or punk rock context and then adapt them to that. And I got a version of Friends in Low Places that Jake and I had kicked around in a different configuration, and that was actually a lot of fun. I think we need to bring that one back.
Did you just say what I think you said? The Goth Brooks?
Goth Brooks?
Goth.
Yeah.
That would be funny, like
Goth
typo
Brooks.
negative. Yeah.
Goth Brooks, you mean
typo
like...
negative
And
does
like King-
Garth Brooks.
You mean Chris Gaines?
Yeah, I think it's called Chris Gaines.
Chris Gaines, man.
No. No.
That was the end of
The life and times
that
of
was
Chris
the end
Gaines.
of country music.
Absolutely.
That was the end of the 90s country music.
Man, that was emo Garth.
Yeah.
Ooh, he was going through a thing right there.
We should
Oh, yeah.
we should
Well,
cover
see-
one of those songs.
Well, see, that's the whole thing. Is it was supposed to be a movie, but they released
Right.
the soundtrack before the movie.
Well, there's your first
and people
mistake.
were like, "What the hell is this?"
They never released it.
And then they never released the movie because the soundtrack got such a backlash.
Got him.
Yeah,
Nope.
it's like, how can we kill the most lucrative country music star ever's career?
No joke.
Let's do this.
I think if they would have stuck to their guns, it could have been great.
Probably
Saw
could
him
have.
live.
Got enough press.
Or double down
3 or
on
4
it.
years ago, saw him at the Yum Center.
We're doing
Really?
a trilogy.
Never
It
got to
was
see him live.
incredible. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
he's a rabbit when he performs. Like, dude is just ball of energy.
Oh, that's what I've heard.
Back to back shows,
Oh,
now
man.
not missing a beat. It's incredible.
Yeah,
And he
imagine
does
playing
back-to-back-
2 shows a night, 2.5 hours each show.
Yeah,
there's no
Because
opener.
It'll start at like 7 and go to 9:30, and then it'll do like 11 to.
And we saw him at the second show, which was like started at like 10:30,
Yeah.
and everybody said like the night's building up that the second show always starts late.
Right.
And they're like, you expect that. So I think it was scheduled for 10 and started like 10:30, 10:40, but he was just on fire.
Come a little closer.
You would have never thought that he had just got done playing another 2.5 hour set because he came out there like nothing, just like he had come out for the first time that night.
And that's one of the things that's a real testament to a musician who can sit there and actually play 5-hour sets.
What's that 5-hour energy, man? He takes it before he gets on, and then by the time
he
he's
pops
done,
another one in between in the intermission as he.
If it was 4-hour energy, he'd have some problems, but because of 5 hours.
I feel like I've been in a train wreck after playing an hour set.
But even his band,
right?
They
are
all
5-hour energy too.
Just enough. Drum. They all play, and the songs are pretty much on tempo, but every live show is a little bit sped up.
Not your tempo,
and
though.
even his stuff.
What'd you
was
say?
sped up
Not
stuff.
his tempo.
Not quite
though.
his tempo.
Not quite his
Not quite his tempo.
220 BPM always.
Yeah. Absolutely. So, not putting any kind of venue on the spot here, but do you all have a favorite place that you've played? And it can be local, it could be it could be anywhere. Do you have, and aside from playing in the bathroom or something?
Well, now you took that one off the table.
Yeah. Sorry. Do you have like a favorite city or venue to play?
We can do bars and then we can do concert halls.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Well,
Favorite bar?
Gerstle's is usually pretty good to us. We usually get a good crowd. They have a phenomenal sound setup.
We got a great sound technician
Sound
too.
tech, Phil Hoagland's a great dude. Really takes care of us. When we did our our second voyage with the IEM rig, he was uber patient. Like, well, you guys didn't label it. Come on, rookie night. I'm like, well, we're still figuring it out, man. Like, give us a break. But no, he got us all wired up and kind of tossed a few things about it, which was super helpful. So yeah, Gerstle's for sure. It's always a good time there.
And y'all are be back there in November. It looks
Yes.
like.
Yeah. Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, Gerstle's for me.
Yeah.
I think like out of the bars in Louisville, I'm pretty happy. I'm really excited though to try out Baxter's 942 and Tin Roof.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
nice.
that'll be fun.
I would say Gerstle's, absolutely.
All right.
They've been good to us.
Are we going to be
They've been
unanimous
good to
here?
Well, I was trying to think of every venue that I've ever played at.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Don't date yourself.
That's the
though.
real rock star over here.
I know,
I
he's
miss
done
playing
so much.
Bulldogs.
Oh,
Wow.
Bulldogs
I miss
Cafe,
playing
man.
Bulldogs, man.
He's vintage.
Yeah.
A decade ago, over that. And I missed that.
One of the
place.
best shows
did
I've
you-
seen there was Foxy Shazam. Oh, such a good show.
Oh,
They-
yeah, with
you
the
know-
dude was on Macklemore. I
I
can't
remember.
his name.
I remember
I
that
think it's
show. I wasn't
3
there.
Inches of Blood there.
Yeah.
3 Inches of Blood. The last show I ever played there was with Still Remains last show.
Actually, I think that 3 Inches show was. Tanker Truck played that show.
Oh man,
way back there with Sean
so.
and Brandy Jones.
Yeah, yeah.
Friends of the Metal Forge with Push Start these days.
Yeah,
Push Start. Woo.
Yeah,
bought a cab from that dude.
Which one?
Sean.
Nice.
Yeah,
they actually just played the Overload album release back at the Tiger Room on the 17th.
Oh, that's another great.
Yeah, surprisingly, you wouldn't think a strip club would have a good sound system.
But you've got Mike.
Fooled you.
But you've got Mike.
He's got it right there.
Yeah, Mike is
Mike Taylor runs the sound there.
Mike Taylor has run the same guitar rig, that rack mounted.
Yep, Digitech
unit, and it sounds better than anybody's tube amp in town. He's run the same rig for 20 years, and it sounds incredible.
That is a pretty fun. Tiger Room is it's
a fun venue.
It's often overlooked just because of where it is, but I mean, when I did that one off with Iron Falcon, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Oh, it really is. It's shout out to Trey for that because he's just got it going on.
For sure,
he really does.
He really turned that place into what it should be.
Making those changes really, I think, is going to be awesome. It's definitely like the best mid-sized venue, best sounding mid-sized venue in town, in my opinion.
It's really getting to be more along the side. I mean, it's considered mid-size, but is it? Because it's not the Yum Center and it's not like Freedom Hall.
Yeah,
but I mean, there's really only 2 of those places in town now.
Mercury
and
Mercury, got the new Paris Town.
In Paris Town,
and that's 2,000 cap, man. That's
that just
big.
recently opened.
That's Pro Simple's doing that stuff.
Yep.
But with Tiger Room, it really is a cool setup. I mean, obviously it sounds great, but
it's an intimate setting.
It really is.
The city's needed the music community has needed some sort of metal catering venue that's been absent for a while. I remember when 10 years ago, I used to go see some shows at Headliners. All the Remains, Trivium. I mean, there were some some of the metalcore stuff that would come through there. And then, obviously that stuff kind of died off. But
then Skull Alley came around for a little bit.
Skull Alley lasted like a minute, and then it was... I know
it had a cup of coffee, as we call it.
Yeah.
It was here for a cup of coffee.
And then just boom.
We had Uncle P's.
Uncle P's, yeah.
But then Uncle P's became New Vintage, and it stuck around for a long time.
Sounding for the size of that room.
That was Jamie and Hunter, man. They did. Yeah, Jamie was great.
I mean, you got Z-Bar.
Yeah, they've blown that up. I mean,
a long way.
They did a lot of
it's recently renovated.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Kaiju, which used to be Lisa's Oak Street Lounge, which is a lot better now.
Oh, for sure.
So
surprised. I played Monic in my other band, and that one was a cool place. However, if you have a bass rig and stairs, it is the greatest combination.
You got another band you're not telling us about?
I mean, a while.
You got your side band?
The Monic is
Monic,
where you play upstairs.
It's a cool venue, but load-in sucked.
It's like the first time you play Spinelli's and you don't.
Downtown.
It's downstairs.
There's a freight elevator. You're just carrying everything.
Oh my gosh! I mean, stairs and equipment just suck, anyways.
That's where even more iconic
Highland Tap Room.
Oh wait.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember Wired Cafe in Evansville?
Yes.
You had to get the entrance, like the door was a full-size door, but because it went downstairs into the back side of the building where the stage was, it was so old that the ceiling height was probably 5 feet.
Right.
So you didn't just have to carry everything downstairs. You had to duck
Crouch
the entire time.
You're getting your squats in.
Yeah.
It's a lower body workout.
That place was
with
awesome.
with an Ampeg 810.
Yeah. 2 412 Marshalls. It's sometimes two kick drums.
All right. So 8 p.m., $8, Mercury Ballroom tomorrow night.
Yep.
It's Blink-182 versus Green Day, Throwback Thursday presents. Do you have any, it's getting late in the hour here, do you guys have any shout-outs you want to give to anybody?
Shout-outs to Chris, Charles, Jake. Yeah.
Keeping it simple.
No, I mean, just thank you to everyone who's paid attention to us on our socials and our personal social accounts as we've been blowing you guys up and harassing you.
Sorry.
That's what happens when you hey, at least it's not like I'm not trying to get you in my MLM. I'm trying to sell you on a fun, entertaining venue.
Would you guys like to know about 31?
What you don't like about what you gotta get to Amway? No, Charles is absolutely right.
Yep.
It's
It's you guys.
It's everybody that supported us over the last couple of years. It's been awesome. This year we've hit so many milestones. It's been incredible, especially with these two guys hopping on board. So we just want everybody to come along for the ride and have a good time. Typically we're like, how can we open the doors up for free and let people come party? Because that's what we're just trying to do here.
Yeah, we just want to party tomorrow.
Just want to have fun.
If you need a ticket or anything, hit us up at Throwback Thursday, and we'll get you taken care of.
Absolutely. Now, one more question before we go.
Let's do it.
Ed always loves me to ask this question. What's your favorite movie?
Ooh.
I'd say Pulp Fiction because I quote it all the time.
Well, I'm a mushroom cloud laying.
Yep. Or actually back that up. It got replaced recently. Tropic Thunder. Tropic Thunder, 100%. Robert Downey Jr. was, God, that was hilarious.
I'm going to say 7.
Nice.
He's got a serial killer fetish.
Does he?
It's okay.
I mean, favorite movie? I would probably have to go Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Like, that's such a good movie.
Did he play the bass? Was that it? Yeah.
And I'm kind of...
okay.
Like, that's a solid comic book
movie. The
movie.
Rickenbacker that on all of this stuff, they actually take the Rick logo off of it.
That's like Gibson. Play authentic. Don't cover up that headstock. You got to tape it.
Definitely cover that headstock.
There was a show I watched one time where they did like a battle of the bands, and they had like JCM 800s and stuff on their full stacks, and they took off and they broke off the 2 L's, and they were just Marsha cabs.
Well, Shadwick from Quiet Hollers, I know he does that to his JCM 900, and it's pretty funny. And he's got it set up so it says Marsha.
Oh,
Shadwick's the man. I'll give an absolute shout out to that dude.
That's a good one.
Jake, favorite movie?
My favorite, I'd have to say Grease.
Really?
I'd have to say Grease.
I do love me some Danny Zuko.
At least
at
least you said Grease and not Grease 2.
What are you talking about? That was my number 2 movie. What were you talking about? That's my number 2 movie.
Oh my gosh. Grease 2 is?
No.
No, if you saw that,
Michelle Pfeiffer.
You wasted your time.
Yeah. All right.
Well, thank you, Mark.
Thank you guys for coming in.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Definitely go out to Mercury Ballroom tomorrow. See Throwback Thursday at the Blink-182 Green Day Versus event. And $8, 8 o'clock.
Or free if you know
Or
people.
free if you get
$3.99.
on the Metal Forge page. You can get free tickets through there.
Yep.
This is going to be... This goes out to Adam Neal.
Thank you, Adam.
Is this Adam's song?
This is an Adam song. This is War Crimes by Hookers.
Blood and the blast of the mortar, just smoke rose high with the city on fire.
Wayne's World is brought to you by Noah's Arcade. Party on, Wayne.
Wayne's World, party time. Excellent.
It's Friday. It's 11:30. It's time to party with your excellent host, Wayne Campbell. And with him, as always, is Garth.
Party on, Wayne, and party on, Garth.
Wayne's World.
Okay, welcome to Wayne's World. Party on, Garth. I guess.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is the Metal Forge. It is Thursday night. We're sitting here right about 8:21, and you're going to hear all that in a minute. Before all this, it was Scary Black with Eat the World, Kill 'Em All, and Scalp 'Em with a Knife. We had Star Guided Vessel with Tram, Storm Toker, who will be in the Metal Forge next Thursday, and they played Mule and Tusk. Let's hear from Gary and then Ed for the Kentucky Blues Radio Society. I think that's what that is. KBRS. Is that right? I got Zach from the Midnight Oil in here, too. He wants to say hi, I think.
Sure, why not? Hello, everybody.
He's pulling double duty, which, I might do that, too. Hi, Mallory. Yeah, you were the only one in there spamming the chat. I was fixing coffee, talking to Zach, talking about Zach. Zach, why are you here? No, I'm kidding there. We love Zach here on the Metal Forge. He keeps us on our toes sometimes. He shows up in the middle of broadcast and comes in, just shoots the shoot with us. And we had Throwback Thursday in here. I don't need coffee. Oh, come on now. I can't have that. My doctor says no.
Oh, no coffee?
No, the other C word.
Oh.
I'm too heavy for that word.
Portly. I like portly.
Portly?
Portly.
My name's Dr. Roxo. So anyway, Zach, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing, Mark?
I'm doing all right. Kind of kindred spirits going on with exterior happenings here in the last couple of weeks.
Absolutely, yeah.
Hopefully everything goes well for you and everything.
Yeah.
So, anyways, let's check in with the concert view here.
Ooh, okay.
And let's see what Ed's got going on for us today.
This is Gary Sampson with the Kentuckiana Blues Society, and I hope you'll check out my show every Friday night at 8 p.m. The Kentuckiana Blues Radio Show features the best in local and regional blues music. I'll also play any national blues artist who will be performing in our area, and a blues calendar for that weekend is broadcast at
8:30. It's 82 degrees.
It's 8:24.
It's time for the WCHQ Concert View, a service of WCHQ 100.9 FM.
All right, this is your WCHQ Concert View for Thursday, August 29th. I'm Ed. Let's take a look at what's shaking and baking in the Lavelle area this evening. All right, starting up here in St. Matthews, Jack and Lindsay are performing tonight over at Gersel's Place starting at 8 o'clock. Disco Inferno is over at the Zanzibar in Germantown starting late tonight at 10 o'clock. Smash Alley is over at Tulane. Willis Tucker is at Merle's Whiskey Kitchen over at Stevie Ray's Blues Bar. It is the Thursday night throwdown kicking off tonight starting at 9 o'clock. Rob Maupin Jr. is live at Senior Iguana's Mexican Restaurant in Outer Loop starting tonight at 6 o'clock. Doug Pinson is live at New View Bar and Grill in the Highlands starting tonight at 7 o'clock. Me and You are at Derby City Pizza Company on the Louisville campus starting tonight at 6 o'clock. Lewis Mathis is live at Diamonds. That's out on Shelbyville Road starting tonight at 9 o'clock. Joe Robinson is live at the Derby City Pizza Company in PRP, and that is starting tonight at 6 o'clock. Two for Flinching is live at 4th Street Live in downtown Louisville starting tonight at 7 o'clock. Frankie Moody is live at the Blind Squirrel in J-Town starting tonight at 6 o'clock. Kevin Jaggers is live at Kingfish on the River starting tonight at 6 o'clock. Mid-Morner is live with the Racks, Hannon, and Neon Casino. And that is at the Mag Bar starting tonight at 8 o'clock. The Checkmates are live in concert at Beer Nose 502, and that is starting tonight at 7 o'clock. AJ Clements is live at 8020 at Kalen starting tonight at 7 o'clock. Inferno Collective is at Tim Faulkner Gallery starting late tonight at 9:30. And finally, the Dave Ernst String Band is live with Michael Young over at Goodwood Brewing, and that kicks off tonight starting at 8 o'clock.
This has been your WCHQ Concert View. If you've got a gig you'd like to let us know about, head over to WCHQFM.com and hit the icon at the top of the screen that says List Your Gig.
That's right. Head on over to WCHQFM.com. Get on there. Go to List Your Gig. Get it on there. Ed will tell everybody about where you are going to play on the day of. Because that's everything that you heard on there is just that. It is day of shows. And if you want to go see Ed, go on up to the Bardstown for the Big Damn Improv Festival with Stefan Gerhardt from Fearscape FM and all his group of people. You might have heard them earlier today on Lunch Break Live with Ed. They were in here. It was a pretty damn good show. It was pretty funny. I had a good time listening to it. So without any further ado, I'm going to play a brand new song from one of Louisville's bands here. This is Overthrown with Strike at Dawn here on 100.9 FM, WCHQ.
Legend will go down in love.
They say only the dead know the end of war. This is home. See you in about 10 minutes. Coming up next, I've got Day of Ruin with Reflections in the Dark, and then Eulogy in Blood. They'll both be playing the next Metal Forge live showcase at the 21st Amendment Tavern, Saturday, September 14th. Door time is 8:30. Show is at 9, along with Dustin Swaggart. 21 and up. Music at 9. This is Day of Ruin.
Slips away like
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out of here for tonight. This is Eulogy in Blood, covering the song that started it all, Black Sabbath. See you all next week. Storm Toker in the studio. Let's jam out on this tune.
Since 1973, Tattoo Charlie's has been an established body modification studio in Kentucky, featuring world-renowned artists and piercers, currently with locations on Preston Highway and in Lexington, a staple point in the tattoo community. Learn more at TattooCharlies.com. Set up your appointment today at 7904 Preston Highway. Our tattoos are done while you wait.